sure I retain all this information because I be doing a lot of stuff, and this is important. I don't think I met a black franchise owner before.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's several here, but we're kind of like those unicorns that be running around town.
Yeah,
it's fun when you have to deal with when you deal with a national franchise.
Do you Is it? I mean, obviously it worked for you, but a lot of things work for me that won't work for a lot of other people. Mm-hmm. Would you say franchise is worth it? Is it more to it than even starting up a normal business, or like?
Well, with a franchise, I'll tell you this: they give you a lot of business knowledge that is successful. I mean, your McDonald's, your Chick-fil-A, even us. I mean, I've been doing this 16 years, so it's like. The first year they teach you through training, and it's very simple actually. It's just basically basic arithmetic. Sell low, buy low, sell high. But then you kind of figure out the inner workings of that. And with a franchise, they kind of give you all the tools in a package.
Would you say that a person that that can't figure out as much things, like when stuff go wrong, maybe starting off business would be better doing a franchise? Maybe we can do a lot of step-by-step. I can always do step-by-step, guys, perfect to the T. But say if stuff go wrong, because that's how he's starting a business from the ground up, doing something fresh. A lot of times stuff go wrong, that's when they lose and they like, I don't know what to do. Yeah. But having some guidance with a franchise maybe could be a venture for some people who wanted to go that direction in business. They have like that backbone. Would you say that there was a better method or a more secure method?
I would say secure in the event that it's a proven method. I mean,
statistics and stuff.
Well, I mean, let's look at it. I mean, if my store out in Dallas, you go to Dallas, you're supposed to have the same smoothie that you have at my store in Riverdale. It's supposed to be the same. So you essentially supposed to run your business the same. I mean, you might have different accountants or whatnot, but I bought so many strawberries, I bought so many bananas, I bought so much protein, and at the end of the day, I sold it for this amount. Well, they give you the tools to be able to track that. So
do they let you decide what you keep in inventory, or do they tell you what you have to keep in inventory, or does it kind of go by what they think sells the best and stuff like that?
Yeah, when you sign a franchise, you are bound to that franchise, and all it is just anywhere from a $30 to $120 to a $250,000 handshake. That's all it is. They don't give you anything. They don't buy you your store. That's just your initial welcome to the club. 30 grand.
To tell you the formula. It's more so the knowledge.
Well, yeah. It's like you're paying for schooling. It's really what it is.
Yeah, I hear that. That's a big one right there, man. A lot of people complain about $1,000 meetings.
No,
I
did it 3 times.
3 times,
so
man.
90 grand. I'm out of
90 grand
for shaking my hand for welcome to the club again.
All right, now let me give you this pamphlet and tell you what this means. That's basically
that's all I get to do. I get to wear this flag for 30 grand.
30 grand.
Yeah.
30 grand for acquiring knowledge on how to be successful in the business that's running, but you still have to apply more to it for it to work.
Yeah. So, and with some people, like for me, it was great because I had a mentor who helped me. And, but even with him, he was very hands off. He let me run it. And that was probably the best thing because he let me win, he let me fail. But in that, he made me fall back on what corporate told me. And also, when you have a franchise, you have a network of other owners. So you can reach out to them. Hey, and that's what I did. My first year, I was buying strawberries like it was summertime in the dead of winter. But didn't nobody tell me. I just thought that's what we were supposed to buy. And then I started noticing my money I'm low. And so I went to Nashville and talked to one of the owners. I said, man, my money's running out and I'm doing all right. He said, okay, well, how many strawberries you got? Oh, I got about 20 cases. In the winter? He said, you only need about 5. And sure enough, I came back. I didn't order it for like 3 weeks. And all that money I had tied up, I had just inventory everywhere. And I just, as it worked down, I saw my cash go up. But nobody really taught me to do that. Yeah, that formula. Nobody, and it's just a lot of trial and error. But, like I said, with a franchise, you get a lot of assistance with other owners. And you can call corporate too if you think you have a problem. You got an operations guy who comes and they check on you periodically a couple times a quarter to make sure your business is all right, or if you got any questions, they're there to help you.
So 30,000 to start, typically.
Well, for Smoothie King, it's higher for
Smoothie.
some others, but yeah, for Smoothie King, it's 30.
What are some other upfront expenses that you can pretty much count on?
Getting an accountant. You're gonna want to have someone keeping your books. You can keep them with QuickBooks, but I would highly suggest you have either QuickBooks Live. They have a service that you can pay for, or just get you an accountant. The contractor, you're gonna the build out. When you go into that retail space or wherever you're going, that's already 60 to 110,000 that you're gonna pay. That's for putting the floor in, putting the ceiling in, putting the bathroom in, putting your plumbing and electrical. So you can count on that.
So they make you do the construction yourself.
Well, yeah. They give you the blueprint. So
do you have to have this all in liquid up front, or you finance it based on your credit and stuff like that?
Yeah, basically, the way they do it now is you can, if you can show liquid 100,000, then they'll talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't, they won't talk to you.
So they possibly finance you if you have the liquid?
They won't. Now,
But they set you up.
We have vendors that you can, and then you can get a small business loan, or you can do it yourself. Like me, I've done it 3 times, and I ain't got no structured loan.
Yeah.
So anybody talking about they can't get no money, you're lying.
Yeah.
I did it 3 times.
3
and without a straight up business loan. Now I've had to go get credit cards. My mama helped me get credit cards. I use that.
Do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do. And that interest rate might be tearing you up, but you got to look at the bigger vision.
Yeah. Do what you got to do in the beginning.
Yeah.
To make a bigger play.
Yeah.
What about the time frame? Like, how much time would you say you spent in the business when you first started?
Oh, every day for my first one in 2003, I was in there at 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for about 2 years straight. 7
a.m. to 11 p.m.
Yeah.
That's what they don't understand. Right? That's what they don't understand right there. 7 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Every day.
That's what they don't understand.
Monday
every day. Sunday through Sunday. Like every day. That's what y'all understand, man. That's what it takes.
Every day. And then, and like I said, some of it was just to make sure things were going right.
Yeah.
Some of
it's
it
your
was
investment. It's a life investment.
Yeah, it's that's your career. That's your money. I mean, that's my kids' livelihood, my wife's livelihood, my livelihood, and nobody's gonna take care of your business like you. No matter what you think, they are not going to take care of it like you.
Yep.